What's up, ladies and gentlemen? So, today I'll be talking about a movie called Alive. Alive is a Korean zombie movie that released a few months ago on the 8th of September on Netflix. The story started at the beginning of a zombie outbreak, and the main character Jun-woo was home alone all by himself at that moment because his parent and his sister has left the house to work already. Jun-woo was so shocked with all of the craziness that he trapped himself in the house the whole time. He also forgot to buy a grocery, which his mom has told him to, meaning there's a shortage of food in the house. As he stayed in the house and he ate everything that he has left, there is one incident happened that led the main actress Yubin to interact with him. So Yubin was also trapped herself in her apartment, but it was a building across on the other side. So both of them struggling to get to know each other, and then Yubin has her own binocular to see what's going on around her. Then she spotted one thing, I'm not gonna spoil it for you, that lead to a solution to rescue both of them. She started to discuss the plan with Junwoo. They both agreed to the plan, so they started to carry it out. Along the way, there is fighting, there is killing in order to make the mission accomplished. And it did at the end. I think this movie is okay. It's not the best, it's not worst, but it's okay. When the trailer comes out, I expect so much from this movie because the character, the setting, the concept is everything. My expectation kind of failed, I guess. So this is a Korean zombie movie that is rated 16 plus. So it contains some explicit content as well as a few jump scares. But it's not that scary, so for those of you who get scared easily, you can still watch it. And please do, because there's going to be spoiler. Jun-woo, an online live streamer played by Yoo Ah-in. In this movie, his look, his character is on point. I mean, it goes along with what he portrayed. One of my favorite scenes of him is when he went wild because his patience has reached its limit and he lost everything, so he just want to release his anger on the zombie. It resembles human behavior when we lose control and we have nothing more to lose. We just want to revenge. I mean, it made me as an audience feel angry and admire him that he can make me angry. On the other hand, Yubin, played by Park Shin-hye, she is the reason that I am so excited for this movie when the trailer comes out. I expect so much from her that this time she is going to show a whole different side of her with all the fighting, the killings and stuff, because of course it's a zombie movie. Her acting skill is always on point, it's just that the movie plot that doesn't allow it to the max. She did the killing and fightings and stuff, it's just that not to the point that I expected it to be. I quite like a few scenes in this movie actually, because it's kinda reflect what happened in the society. One of them is when the daughter come back from school and has no idea what's going on around her and she just calling for her mom. Suddenly she turned into a zombie and bite her mom. The virus has no mercy for anyone in any situation. It reflects to what happened now, just like COVID-19. And another one is where Jun-woo trying to look for a phone cord to gain signal for his phone, but all of his gadgets are wireless, so it shows that not every evolution are positive. And there's a scene where he forgot to buy the grocery, which his mom has told him to. I mean, he pushed it away because he thinks that it is a small task. And when the pandemic happened, it becomes something big, something that he relied on. It showed that a small task can be very important at a certain time. And the scariest scene for me this entire movie is when Junwoo go into the apartment next door to his, saw a body lying on bed. The setting and the tension was built so nicely. That was a really good jump scare. And another scene is quite creative is where Junwoo tried to reach out for a phone signal outside of his apartment handrail. It looks scary and doesn't exist in the other movie before. However, there's a few scenes that I'm not quite happy with. The climbing zombie. I mean, come on. After watching that scene, it made me feel less emotional connected to the movie. They did explain and all that the zombie has memory left from before they got infected, but it's not quite a solid reason. I know that they want to make it funny, but their zombie rule is not quite solid. And the last part that I'm not quite happy with is happy ending. It's a horror movie. At least sacrifice somebody. Of course, it called alive, so both of them has to be. But at least make them struggling to live. They both don't even have a major wound on themselves. And then at the end, they got rescued. I do feel relief, but at the end of the movie, I feel numb. I don't feel emotionally connected to the movie. Well, that is all of my opinion, and my apology to the part that I think I accidentally misinterpret. But this is my honest reaction and opinion to this movie. And let me know what you think in the comment section below. And I'm thanking you for your time to watch this video. And if you like it, don't forget to subscribe.